guys, welcome to my channel. I am still here. I'm in quarantine, which kind of sucks, but I get to go to work, so that's cool. But what I've been doing now that I've been here in my room is cleaning. Already got the closet cleaned out, and I realized after watching like a lot of closet clean out videos from people that I really don't have that many clothes. I really don't. I have a lot of costumes and a ton of fabric. And that is one thing that I noticed a lot of people don't have. I'm a hoarder. We will say that. I am a self-proclaimed hoarder. But I like to keep things organized. Like if you ask me to find something, like I'll know where it is and I know what I have. But there are a lot of things that like I forget about, or a lot of items that I've bought for projects that haven't gotten done yet. So I'm going to go through my fabric today and clean it out. I am going to try the KonMari method a little bit here, where I'm going to dump all my fabric onto my bed. And I have this whole rack in the back that's all fabric. And then I have like big bins of fabric in the other room. So I'm going to bring it all in, dump everything on my bed, and go through and clear out things that I don't think I'm going to use or I've had for forever and have not used. So this is going to be interesting. It's going to be so hard getting rid of stuff. I know that already. It's going to be very, very hard. I need to downsize because I might be moving, and currently I'm in a really big bedroom where I'm able to have my bed and a dresser and my TV and like 3 bookshelves. I have 3 bookshelves in here, and my desk, and another little mini bookshelf, and my own bathroom. And I might not have that by next year. So I need to go through and get rid of as much stuff as I possibly can. I've gotten rid of like 10 bags of things already, going through and cleaning out, but I have that like a really hard time getting rid of stuff, especially, you know, the sentimental stuff or like the things that I spent a lot of money on. It's really hard to get rid of. Now, I am a bargain shopper, so on my fabric, I don't spend very much money. And I buy in small quantities because I want to, you know, I just want to have it just in case something comes up where I might need it. But I need to get rid of stuff like hardcore. So this will be fun. This will be interesting. I'm excited. I've been like waiting for this for like 2 weeks. I'm like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. But I wanted to like clear the rest of my room out a little bit more, and I feel like I've gotten it down to where if I put all my fabric on my bed that I can actually potentially get through it. So wish me luck. I'm gonna need it. All right, let's do this. Okay, so here is my pile of fabric. Not too terribly shabby. I actually thought it was gonna be a lot more. Well, I got a lot of stuff, guys. Sequins. So it's the bookshelf that was all on. Gotta clean it out. Look how high it is though. And then those are the big bins that a lot of it was on. Now a lot of it's packed down, so it doesn't look as bad as it probably is. This is gonna be fun. Okay, so I started looking at it, this big pile of fabric, and it spans my whole bed. It goes back to the wall, so it's a little spread out. I love all of this fabric. Oh, it's gonna be so hard to go through, but I have to cull the herd. I have to really think about what works for me, what doesn't. And even if I want to keep a bit of it, maybe you don't keep the whole thing. Maybe you only keep a yard or half a yard or however much makes sense to do a project with. I don't know. I don't even know where to start. I don't want to get rid of any of it. Hello, why did I do this to myself? If anything, maybe it's just like a reorganization thing. No, I have to get rid of some stuff. I have to. It's ridiculous. I have to. Some of it is expensive though. The hoarder in me. Okay. Let's do this. Oh. I got this. So I started out by pulling the things that I knew for sure that I wanted to keep and throwing things away that I knew for sure I didn't want. And as I went, I did not worry about folding the items. I just threw them into bins to sort them for the ones that I wanted to keep into like and similar fabrics. That was rough. Here's my little maybe pile. This little guy right here. This is what I stole from my mom. This is a pile of things that I got the fabric for something specific and I just haven't made it yet. That's a blanket that I was knitting like years ago that I found. I don't know what to do with this, so it should go in the maybe pile. This is what I'm keeping. I thought I would get rid of more, but I didn't. And then here's my little giveaway pile. So that's actually like a really decent amount. We got some velvet in here, some saris that I had, some awesome little fabric. And then these bits are like things that I'm keeping out because I think I need to use them. Like someone's gonna come get a costume that I made with this tomorrow, so I'm gonna leave it out and just give it to her. Some cotton should make masks, and then these are just little bits of things. So there it is. Well, the bed's kind of cleared off, but I need to go through and refine those piles. That middle pile is like basic things. Like I have denim in there and cotton and all that fun stuff. That's pretty fabric there, and then that's pretty fabric there, although this is a lot more velvet, so I have like bulk things. So that's where we're at. I then went through and proceeded to fold all of my pretty pieces of fabric and put them into little piles together on my bed. Before I put them away, I wanted to spread everything out and see what all I had exactly. This part of the process definitely took the longest. It took about an hour to go through and fold all of my fabrics into neat little piles that would then fit nicely into their like bins and containers. So I have folded all of my pretty fabric and it's stacked here. I got sequins, I got saris, I got a lot of velvet, some lace and brocade, all of my pretty sequins fabrics. I put them in bags because they tend to kind of shed and get everywhere. Got a lot of glorious, yummy fabrics that I need to use. Got stretch, got some more velvet back there. That's my, I don't know, pile. And so I got this bin cleaned out, and that bin cleaned out. I just gotta go through this. Yes, I have more fabric still to fold. This is my basic stuff. So there's like felt and denim. I use a lot of this for backing material. And then that pile has gotten bigger to give away. Thank goodness. And that, I don't know, pile is still just hanging out there. So I think I'm going to start organizing them and putting them into bins together and trying to figure out what can go with what and what I can condense together. For my containers, I have these plastic storage bins that I really like. I got them from Target and they're really nice because they have the locking sides so that the lids don't just pop off when you overstuff them with fabric like I have a tendency to do. The smaller bins don't have the side snaps. I got those from IKEA, I believe. So out of all of that, I was able to get rid of one whole bin and then this little half bin of fabric. There's all that to find what to do. This is my I don't know pile. I'm just gonna get rid of it. It's gonna go in with that good stuff. I'll fold it up and figure out what to do with it, but yeah. Bed's more cleared off. Those are the two bins that I filled up, and then I went ahead and cleaned that up a little bit. Bed is cleared off. I got a whole bin, an entire bin that is chocked full of fabric to get rid of, and then this one is half chocked full of fabric. So that's super exciting. Don't know how I'm gonna get rid of it yet, but it will be gone. And then through here, I had this box is my sequins. The bottom box is velvet and stuff, and then the rest of my fabric fit in back into these guys. I just had to reorganize them. So that's super duper exciting that it's done. Hope you guys enjoyed. The hardest part was giving up a lot of this fabric because as a crafter, I totally look at it and I say like, oh, I can use it for this. Oh, I can use it for this. Oh, I totally see that being a thing, being this and being this. And it's like, no, you have a ton of other things to make that and that and that and that with. Like, you don't need that other stuff. You're not going to use it. In the next 20 years, you probably won't use it. So just get rid of it. And that's really hard. It's really hard for a hoarder to get rid of things because you see the potential. No. Get rid of it. And reorganizing those guys to fit. I mean, I got rid of 2 whole bins of fabric, 2.5 whole bins of fabric, just by stacking them nicely and putting them together and reorganizing it. So, and getting rid of a whole bin and a half. So it's really satisfying. I still have a lot of work to do before my room is actually clean and in the shape that I want it to be. And then these pieces and this organization, hopefully I will be able to take in to the next place with me eventually. Not for a while. Sorry, Mom and Dad, I'm staying for a bit. Just kidding. Or not. Okay, well, I'll let you guys go. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like to see weird random ass videos like this, hit the subscribe button below. And you can follow me on Instagram at olacalifornia1. and see more projects, more things that I'm doing coming up. Lots of goodies. Hope you guys have a great day.